Alright guys, here we are back at it again today. Fuel tank is stripped out. All the gas has been sucked back out of the lines, which actually didn't look too bad. I'm going to show you guys now in a second what caused every bit of this. In theory, it has nothing to do with the actual inline pumps as such. Now this particular one is probably shot by now. The thing is 10 plus years old. I've never hooked up a fuel filter to it, so I've been putting crap gas and dirt and rust deposits through this probably for I don't know how many years. And yeah, so I do still trust my inline fuel pumps. I am going to probably use my other one if I don't make up my other fuel cell, but this is the fuel cell that come out of that car. Now, let's see if I can get this on camera. You see in there that it's just like, oh, maybe it's not too bad, right? And you start bringing on fuel down. Trying to get this guy sorry, it's very small, very hard to do. Here you go, like, okay, so the gas don't look too bad. Right? See all that gray? There's your problem. All that gray. See it? There you go. Yeah, there's our problem. So like I was saying before, the car's sitting in the driveway. She wasn't sucking it up because it wasn't being stirred around. But yeah, there you go. This is our issue, and it just keeps coming. I never noticed this before because, like I said, it wasn't being stirred up in the driveway, and you can see the other fuel that's in there that's kind of separated from it, and it don't look bad until you really start to tip it and you get like all this. So you wonder why. You wonder why that it wasn't running right. So this is how I know that the inline fuel pumps on these cars still work, because we ran it here in the driveway. If you don't believe me, you can go back and you can look through the videos, and you can see that it ran around this driveway from February, no, I'd say March month, right up until last month. I drove it at this driveway and it was fine. So nobody can tell me that those inline fuel pumps do not work. You can knock that off, because I can prove it to you over and over again that they are fine. They work fine. Now this one in particular, with all that crap that I've been running through, which I just showed you, no wonder it don't work. So anyways, I do have another inline fuel pump which I'm going to try first. Last year, my old Camry, I don't believe it was a fuel issue. I think it was a transmission and ECU communication issue that I was having, because, well, and plus fuel cell. Again, that was the same fuel cell from last year, and I never washed it out. Same dirt was in it at the time. So by the time I got over the highway, same thing again. Because the car ran, you can go back through and look when I drove it out onto the street and I backed it in my driveway and I hit the Lincoln that was in the driveway and I gave it a couple shots. It ran fine. So we're going to try that first, but today I'm taking that out of it. I found the cause of what's going on, so I'm going to fix that. But I had that trailing iron bust off down here. I got her, starting to get her cleaned up pretty good. I got it all brought together with a ratchet strap, so I'm going to get ready to bust out the welder now and tack that all back together, so that should be fine. So we're going to get some more seat belts down here, and I'm going to get my chain tightened up a bit more for my rear sub. I've noticed that he comes a little bit slack, so we're going to tighten that guy down big time. This is going to get shoved up a little bit further. I never really thought about it when I put it in, but it is kind of back towards the trunk a little bit too far, and I would like to be able to get this here kind of flush with the front of this, and then we'll shorten up our line. And first I'm cleaning this one out. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to put some fresh gas through it, and I'm just going to chuck it after, see how it turns out. Then we're going to get it hooked up. Probably won't be today, but you know, within the upcoming weeks, we're going to get it hooked back up, and then we're going to see if she runs. And if she runs this time, I am not driving, or I'm not having this thing delivered to any pits with any kind of fuel into it. There's not going to be any fuel into it, so I knows I can look down inside the tank. If there's dirt, I can get rid of it. If she's clean, I knows that when she gets off the trailer, it's clean. I can put gas into it and she'll run fine. So just a lot of rookie stuff going on here, guys. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting there, and this thing is going to go in gander. She's going to have a good run this time. I don't care, and this is her last opportunity. So we'll the missus wants to drive too, actually, to be honest with you. We almost had her car yesterday. So I think she's got the derby itch. So what we're going to do, I'm going to be running the first one. I'm going to go into the money round, and this thing is going to be left at the gander pit, so I'm going to let her go in a survival round. Cars are slowed down a bit and whatnot, so I mean, you know, she can kind of get a feel for it, see if she's going to like it or not. And yeah, she's going to take her in a survival round, and I'm going to let her destroy it. I don't care if she sends a ride into space, or if she completely destroys the clutch. I don't care. Ruin it. Get rid of it. It's not going to Nova Scotia with us, so hammer down. She knows how to drive stick. She drove my Subaru for months, so it should be good. But anyways, guys, that's what we're at today. This is what we've got on the go. We've got our fuel issue. We found out why this thing is not running. I still got to get another plug wire, but at least this time she got brand new coil packs, brand new plugs and wires. So the ignition system is going to be perfect. And this time we're going to clean out our entire fuel system and get it working correctly, so then that is out of the way. So, and I'm going to get some brakes. I noticed on one of the video, the brake over there did catch, so I'm going to readjust it. I'm going to get this brake up here working, because I still have all the hardware for it. I'm just going to probably need pads if I can't just make up a set, and we'll have a brake on each corner. And other than that, I think she'll be able to run in gander. I have to ask a couple questions about my front bumper, but I don't really see it being a problem. It's still a compact bumper, and it does have a skin over it though, but it's not, you know, wedged up to it. I mean, there's still lots of cushion there. You're not hard nosed or nothing like that. It's just a simple skin. Hopefully they'll let me pass. If not, I'll just zip it off or whatever, and we'll run it. We'll do it, guys. But anyways, that's this one for today. We got our major problems figured out. Anyways, keep building, stay safe. See you next time.